Hey everyone, welcome to IJustWatched, and we're back and we're here today to talk Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
No, it's called The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's like, can it just be just Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Bro, can it just be Sam and Buck? Gotta hit you with the usual, which is hopefully you like this enough to hit that like button. Click the subscribe to stay tuned and see more of our shenanigans. Hit the little bell to get notified when those shenanigans drop. That being said, let's talk episode 1. Right off the bat, I think it was actually really dope just to see Sam, kind of like back in action, because versus the Leaper and stuff. I thought that was super dope. More importantly, what I didn't really expect is Rhodes right off the back.
Oh yeah.
Having AK War Machine, having him there in full military attire, so that means
he didn't get court-martialed.
Yeah, like he's back in it.
Mm-hmm.
Sam is, I don't think he's necessarily, he's a contract, so I think he's freelancing for the military in a sense, and very much he's combining what we know from WandaVision and what we're kind of seeing here, that the Avengers as of right now don't exist. Like, it's a team, yes, but they're not a team yet, because after the situation, it's been it's been 6 months.
Not to mention you're missing basically most of the core characters.
Yeah, so there's gonna be a large rebuild.
We
kind of assumed Sam wasn't gonna immediately take up the mantle with the
shield.
Yeah,
I don't know why people were expecting to see Sam already become Cap. I think we won't see that until at the end. Because it makes sense to not make him Cap, because he's kind of okay, well, it's big shoes to fill.
Yeah, he doesn't see himself there.
I don't feel worthy to hold the mantle, but that leads to where we see at the end.
Yeah, it backfired big time. It was funny because this show is all about this dynamic team that hate each other, love each other, and they really love each other, but they hate to love each other. And they don't even interact once in this first episode.
Other than the fact that Sam has been texting Bucky.
And Bucky's just ignoring him.
Hey, Bucky said, "Who? From who this?"
Yeah, he said, no, click. But I mean, I like the story aspects of it. I like how we're getting this glimpse of the world where how the blip is affecting people, how they're trying to come back to some kind of
name, by the way.
Yeah, I hate the name, but the fact that they're trying to come back to some kind of normality.
Mm-hmm.
And what I like even more so, which I didn't realize until after it kind of hit me, is the storyline they're going with Bucky, where when Cap was frozen and he came back, he was always military, always mission. He didn't have to adjust to being a legit civilian, because even when he's in his apartment, that's military housing.
Mm-hmm.
So he was always in that military bubble, where now Bucky went from being a brainwashed assassin to an honorary Avenger to in therapy. You know what I mean?
Not to mention the couple of months of peace in Wakanda.
Yeah, so he's really has to struggle with the fact cool, how do I turn this kill switch off?
Exactly.
How do I live normally?
Not to mention he still has major guilt on all the things that he's done as a Winter Soldier, which
he's officially all back.
Yeah, he's officially all back, and it's just major guilt, PTSD. And I like how we get to see he's just kind of struggling and trying to normalize into this new world.
Yeah. And
like you said, they don't interact at all throughout this whole entire.
I mean, I like the little date that he goes on, the sad story with the Mr. Yudi, that he's kind of the reason he's interacting. It's crazy. He has his little list of trying to get things, make amends for his actions. But really, I mean, I understand he's guilty and he feels horribly wrong for those actions, but literally he had no choice. But I'm interested to see how they actually come together. I want to bet it's gonna be Bucky who's F it and texts him back because of the therapist, or calls him because the therapist yo, call him please. And he's bet let's get together, and it's gonna lead into something. The fact that it's not a Flag Smasher, that it's a group called Flag Smasher.
I kind of the Flag Smashers. Yeah,
I kind of like that more than just the one. I do like the fact that he was yo, so they're just bad names, and he's no, there's worse out there. I was ooh. Who else are we getting? Exactly. With horrible names.
Not to mention, Brody said that allies are now enemies.
Yeah.
And alliances are now broken. It's okay, that makes sense. But I'm what do you mean? What allies have become enemies?
Yeah,
what is it?
I feel there's two ways to take it. Are you talking about countries, or are you talking about actual allies? You know what I mean? So that's kind of up in the air.
Yeah.
And it could mean nothing. Literally, could mean just countries, blah blah blah. It could mean something crazy with the characters.
Exactly.
And then who knows? Do you think, I want to say eventually we're gonna get a small Steve cameo? Even if we don't see his face, but it's going to be a small one where finally you got the shield, or finally this is what you know what I mean? this is what I want or something.
Because all we get is just
the end game conversation.
The end game conversation. That's it.
Yeah.
So I think we will get a Steve cameo. You did mention that we get the Leaper, Bartok the Leaper, which is great. Like we only see him in Winter Soldier, and then like he's back again. So it's kind of like, and he's not dead. So hey, look,
you'll probably see him again.
Hey, congratulations, MC. You're doing better on not killing your villains.
Yeah.
But I mean,
even though
you did kill Crossbones, which could have been a better villain than the Leaper.
Since Falcon and him fight, and he's the reason he gets all burnt up and shit.
Exactly.
I thought that would have been like a harder hit here than the Leaper, because the Leaper just gets his butt whooped by Cap.
And now he gets his butt whooped by Falcon.
Yeah, like pobrecito.
So
also seeing Falcon's wings and suit and the way he fights, we get to see him go to work. That was really cool because we never really got to see that hand to hand from him, you know.
And then we also get to see him, and then besides that, we also get to see him struggle with the fact that he's been gone for 5 years.
Yeah,
he's back. There's big changes going around with his family's business. Yeah. He's trying to help them, but then it turns out that like he can't. Like he's also struggling. And then the big issue at the end.
Oh yeah. So the real build. First things first. I'm gonna say it. That's not my Cap. All right. That's not my Captain America.
Hashtag not my Cap.
On the real though, when he was like the new Captain America, I was like, the disrespect. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
We all know that is U.S. agent, sir. All right. The suit screams U.S. agent. His face screams not Captain America
at all.
All right, someone needs to get a better helmet or just take the helmet away from him.
Exactly,
it is not working for my boy.
And the thing is like Kurt Russell's son is not like a bad looking dude. And he's not
Kurt Russell good looking.
He's not Kurt Russell good looking, but he's
not ugly.
Like, but when he wears that helmet, it just does not.
He looks like dopey, bro. His ears are down. His nose looks bigger for no reason.
Like it's not
flattering at all.
That helmet is not helping him at all. They need to do a wardrobe change immediately.
Yeah, they need to either adjust the helmet or get rid of the helmet entirely.
I mean,
it's going to be interesting to see.
I mean, I hope they fixed it throughout they were filming, because I mean the whole show's gone. It's done. It's just they just have to release it. So now I mean, they can't really go back and be like, all right, well they said this is fucked up. No, there's kind of like hey. I hope they just realize it throughout the whole entire show while they were filming. They're like, you know what, we're gonna make him goofy looking right here, but then we're gonna make him feel for the intro, just so people hate him.
Yeah. Immediately, so there's that weird disconnect.
Not to mention he has a gun.
Yeah, strapped.
He's strapped.
100% strapped. I do like the suit.
Open carry.
I like the suit, U.S. agent style with the button over here in the lines. It looks cool.
But the biggest thing is the fact that he has Cap's shield.
Like, not like a replica. Like, no, he has Captain America's shield, and that's Sam's fault.
Yeah, because Sam decided to be, I don't want to be Captain America because that's not who I am.
I'm not capable or whatever.
It's not capable or whatever. And he gives the shield to the Smithsonian to put it in the little, Captain America hall.
Yeah, the museum.
And then the government decided to be like, you know what, now.
Here you go.
We're gonna give it to one of our agents.
Yep. So the only thing that is, so we see one of the Flag Smashers has superhuman capabilities, and when I saw that, like I was trying to think, I see like it looks like he has long hair or whatever, but I was like, what if that turns out to be in a weird way, U.S. agent? Because I'm not calling him Cap. What if it turns out to be him, like in this weird mix of events? Just because if not, you're gonna have, it's like if you have too many people with a super soldier serum, it defeats the purpose of what Captain America was and all the other defective super soldier serums.
Yeah, because I mean, granted, there's a lot of other characters in the comics that have super soldier serums.
Yeah,
and it like in a sense, like if you have, because Flag Smasher in the comics does not have a serum at all, but he's able to go toe to toe with Cap.
He's just skillful.
He's just very skillful. So making him like a super soldier is kind of like defeating the purpose, because it's not defeating the purpose, but it's kind of like now you have to explain like how did he get that serum.
Yeah, and then if he got it, and then obviously U.S. agent has one. Who else has one? You know what I mean? Do all the Flag Smasher leads or agents have it? You know what I mean? Like, are we handing that shit out?
Exactly.
Or is it specific?
Because in the comics, the big 3 powers or ways to get power is either some whack ass version of super soldier serum, or an attempt to make it a super soldier serum, cosmic power, magic. Well, I'll say 4 then. Magic, and then obviously mutants, because that's just being born with it. Yeah. So it's 4 major powers, and that one is just based off of straight. Like there's more like
super small individual. Because I mean, if Spider-Man is the reason Spider-Man is a form of super. The Hulk is another one. Like those were all attempts.
Sentry is like one of the biggest attempts of having a super soldier, which made this. I
mean,
like technically it worked, but it didn't. But they used it on somebody who had already defects.
Yeah. So come on, think about it. The only one who's like it worked perfectly like Cap with no side effects is Peter. as Spider-Man. Hulk, major defects. No control.
We're gonna talk about that.
You know what I mean? Sentry, major defects.
Oh yeah.
But so I'm interested to see this. I'm interested to see where it goes. I mean, of course, it's just the first episode. There's a lot. I'm gonna let's hold off on guessing on a bunch of shit.
Exactly.
Because really, right now, we haven't really seen anything.
Because honestly, we've been getting once we start guessing, next thing you know, we're either right or wrong.
We're just going straight down that rabbit hole.
Exactly.
I'm gonna wait just a little bit. All right, give me episode 2 because they're all supposed to be like 45 to an hour.
There's only 6 episodes.
We got 5 left. 5 left. Yo, if Bucky and Sam are not together in this episode 2, I'm gonna be upset because that means we only got 4 episodes of them being a team.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, come on now, no, don't do that, Emmett.
But overall, I mean, it's just it's interesting to watch how this goes.
Yeah,
they're tackling a lot of actual issues with both of them,
and it's really cool to see these deeper dives into these characters. Obviously, Wanda and Vision, excuse me, and then to get this dive into Sam and Bucky. So it's interesting to get that growth out of these characters. It makes me excited for Loki and a few others. But that being said, have you seen it? Are you going to see it? What do you think if you have seen it? And if you already kind of have some shit percolating, theories and stuff, let us know in the comment section down below. We love hearing from you. But until next time, stay safe, be well, adios.
Goodbye.